Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the live stream. This is your girl, Tawny Yvette. And for the next hour or so, we're going to be talking about YouTube. I am trying yet another green screen. I am not used to the green screen thing. It makes me look a little weird. But, we're trying it out. We're trying it out. We're seeing how it goes. We're trying it out and all that good stuff. Hey, Mo. Hey, girl. How you doing? We are trying the green screen thing out, so seeing how this goes. I need to see. Let me see. Configure video. Let's see. Yeah, that contrast, the brightness, the hue, the saturation. I can't really see what that did. Hopefully it helped a little bit. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so tonight we are talking about YouTube. YouTube tips, YouTube streaming, YouTube videos, how to make money on YouTube, all that good stuff. So if you want a side hustle, or if you want to start a YouTube channel, you get to pick my brain. You get the answers to all your questions. You get to find out how I grew my YouTube channel and all that good stuff. So let me pull up my monitor so I don't miss any questions. And we can get the ball rolling, because y'all know I love a good side hustle. I love some YouTube money. And today is the perfect day to do it, because today our YouTubers started getting paid. So between like the 20th and the 25th, that's when YouTube pays you, and you get to splurge and you get to spend your money and all that kind of stuff. But in the meantime, you have to work, you have to do the work. And it's not as easy as some people think. Some people think YouTube is just, popping up a video, but it really isn't. You have to have your notes in front of you. Let's talk about equipment. So when I first started out on YouTube, I had a cell phone, an Android cell phone. And you can tell the difference because my videos, they were good. My videos were good, but they weren't high quality. You know what I'm saying? They were good. I made sure that I was in front of, good lighting and all of that, but they weren't as good as they are now. I had a really old laptop that, I tried editing, but for the most part, I edited on my phone, because you can start a YouTube channel and they have all types of apps where you can literally run a YouTube business on your phone. You can get the YouTube Studio downloaded on your phone. Hey, Vern, my sister's in the house. Vern is another lady that will attest to what I'm saying. I think we kind of started YouTube around the same time. Growth is, a really big deal when you get into YouTube now. Back in the day, when I had my old YouTube channel, it was not such a big deal. You didn't have a threshold, but now you have a threshold. You have to get 1,000 subscribers and you have to get 4,000 watch hours. And it sounds, crazy, but the reality is it wasn't as hard as I thought. The watch hours, I feel like if you put out quality content and you do everything that I'm going to share in this video, then you can do it. You can master YouTube and you can get your numbers up. So it was like, for me, YouTube was having glitches at the time, and then Corona hit and everything shut down. YouTube was, working their stuff from home. And I was like, when am I going to get my, stuff? When am I going to get my numbers? Like, when am I going to, I had to wait and wait and wait and wait. But in the midst of all that, YouTube was still calculating. I just don't have any patience. So when YouTube got back up to speed, I was way over my 1,000, and I was way over my 400,000. So it wasn't as hard. I was like, okay, I feel you now. I get what we're doing. If you're in that position, it takes 48 to 72 hours for YouTube to catch up with your real time. So I use a couple of apps to help me out with that. So if you're going to start a YouTube channel or you already have one and you're struggling, Video Amigo is an app that I use on my computer. I don't know if they have a mobile app or not yet, but I use that. And the second one I use is Social Blade. So these are the two that I use. I use Video Amigo and I use Social Blade. Why do I use those? Video Amigo, I use that because thank you, Video Amigo tells me the right times to upload, the right times to go live. It tells me, all of that good stuff. Video Amigo gives me the opportunity to see my numbers in real time, and it also gives me the opportunity to see your numbers in real time. It also captures, both of these do this, Video Amigo and the other one captures your competitors' tag words. Tag words are the words you don't see. You have to put them in your video behind the scenes in the studio. But tag words are connected to your title. Your title is connected to hashtags that you have in your description box. All of these are connected to the name that you change and put into your video, if you understand what I'm saying. So when you create a video and you've done it, editing it and everything, and you save it in your computer, you then go to that video that's in your computer, you right click it, you want to change the name, and your title in that video should match the title of the video before you upload the video. Okay? This is going to give you a leg up. It's going to give you a leg up. Social media will tell you this. Google, number 1 in the search engine. YouTube, number 2 search engine. You need to be searchable. No, both of them are free. Both of the apps are totally free. I don't pay for any of them. Video Amigo started out free, Mo, and I'm sure they're going to have, like an upgrade or, a next level tier, but a lot of their stuff is still free. And so when I go to videoamigo.com, and I check out what they're doing, now they have like a whole, academy and all of that kind of stuff. So you still don't have to pay for the important stuff. Hi, Young. How you doing? So Video Amigo is my best friend on the internet because it tells me things that, all the other stuff doesn't, and I've paid for other things that are similar to Video Amigo and that are similar to social, but they're definitely not the same. So for me, it just makes, a big difference in my paycheck because my numbers started going up with both. Like my people who watch me, I'm in the triple digits now where it never was like that. Last year I was struggling. I was in the double digits, and it's hard to make money when your videos struggle in the double digits. When you're in the triple digits, in the hundreds, then you start seeing a legitimate paycheck. When you're in, the 4-digit, that's when you can pay a bill. You can pay a car note. You can pay a house note. You know what I'm saying? And it also showed me that my subscriber level was going up and my subscribers were going up every day. So that was really a plus because I struggled with my subscribers because I was doing it the wrong way. And so I have a lot of subscribers that don't watch my content, which hurts your channel. So I never want to, tag team with somebody, sub for sub and all that kind of stuff. It is non-negotiable. YouTube doesn't like it, and if they catch you doing it, that'll be a strike against your channel. Um, Vern said, "Yep." Mo said, "Do you pay for Video Amigo?" No. I saw a question. Young Chris says, "How do I get my watch hours up?" So, how do you get your watch hours up? This is what I did. All the tips that I told you, putting keywords in my title, okay? Those same keywords go in your description box. Your title goes into the name of your video before you upload it. You have to change the name of the video in your computer before you upload it. And you put those same keywords in your tag words that is behind the scenes. So when you go to upload your video, make sure those tag words are the same as the hashtags in your description box, which are the same tag words in your title, which are the same tag words you change the name of your video to. And all of this is going to give you a category. So the second thing after that is make sure you're in the right category, because if you're not, you're going to throw yourself off of the algorithm. And that's something that I didn't know. So the second big tip of the night is to make sure you're in the right category. If you are doing how-to, if you're doing fashion, if you're doing, I always go to people and blogs because I'm always talking about people, except for tonight. And so when I get off of this live stream, I have to turn around and do everything that I told you guys, because this is a live stream. So I have to turn around and do all of it at the end of the live stream in order for my live stream to be searchable. Does that make sense? Do you understand what I'm saying? Stay away from networking streams. A lot of people will sub you in those networking streams because they want you to sub back. That is not going to get you substantial watch hours. Also, something that hurt me, and I'm just speaking from personal experience, asking people to run my playlist hurt me in the long run. Because once I got so busy that, I wasn't able to go into those networking live streams and stuff like that, nobody was watching my playlist. They won't continue to do it unless you keep continuing to say so. And then if you're not watching their playlist, then they're going to get salty with you, and now you have drama. The best thing to do is to work your YouTube channel. And number 3, be consistent. You're a gamer, you still have to do the same thing, young Chris. You still got to do it. So whatever the name of the game is that you're playing, make sure that it's in your title. Make sure it's in your description. Make sure that you change the name of your video before you upload it. And if you are live, make sure you do all of the same things. Like I'm live stream right now, so when I get off of it, I'll make sure that my title is in my description and I have a full description paragraph of what I talked about. Now, let me tell you something that the big YouTubers know that you may not know. YouTube now allows you to put chapters in your videos. So in your description box, you can put, at the 5-minute mark, you talked about so-and-so and so-and-so. And what happens is it hyperlinks automatically. So you can do that throughout your video, and people can skip back and forth through your video, and it kind of helps people get to where they want to. So if you're like me and you talk about different subjects in the same video, using those chapters will help people, kind of rummage through your video, and they kind of hang around your whole channel more, which will give you more watch time hours. Also, make sure that you're using a playlist. If you play more than one game, young Chris, you don't like the chapters? Young Chris, if you play more than one game, then make sure that your playlist, says that you have these. And then once you get your 1,000 subscribers and you get your community tab, you're always putting your playlist in your community. You know what I'm saying? So everybody can catch up. But still do those, because no matter who you are on YouTube, you have to be searchable. And if you're playing the top tier games that everybody's playing on Twitch and everybody's getting into, you want to make sure that you're searchable. You want to make sure that you're in the top 10 that everybody searches. You know what I'm saying? And the only way to do that is to be consistent and make sure that your keywords are everywhere. And when I first started YouTube, nobody told me this stuff. Nobody. I was asking everybody, and people were hiding information like it was gold. I was like, we're kind of in a competition, but we're kind of not, because there are thousands of YouTubers out there that are doing this. So there's enough room for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So young Chris, you have, oh, you're good. You're good. Then you need to follow these tips to get your watch hours up, and make sure, you know what's great about gamers is that when gamers make a schedule, when you guys make a schedule, you guys get way more viewers. So like if your fans are going to watch you every week and you say that you're going to be on Monday at 8 o'clock, they're there before you are. And if you put that, if you schedule yourself in YouTube, and this is like for everybody, but especially gamers, if you schedule yourself, oh my God, you have a leg up on everybody. Hey, Shorty. Mo Life says, yes, I got super busy at work and I had to take a break. I understand that. Shorty says, hey, Twana, I want to start a YouTube channel, but I need someone to guide me through. Who do I talk to about how to start? Me. That's why I'm here, so I can guide you through this process. I also do a mentoring program, so if you want to go to livingmyblessed.life, you can. Hi, Deborah. Hello, Twana, all the chat. How is your uncle? My uncle is doing so much better. I got him a new doctor. So he's going to be going Monday to his new doctor. He's not going to the VA, so they can try to kill him. He's been home for less than a week, and he's eating good, and he's chipper. So he's doing a whole lot better. Thank you so much for asking. Hi. Hello, hello, hello. You're so welcome. I acknowledge everybody. Let me see if I'm missing any questions. Mo Fit Life, you have like some great videos. I was in your premiere today. I would say use your social media to create a buzz, and make sure that you're hashtagging on Instagram. You can use up to 30 hashtags. I would definitely use all 30 hashtags, to where people are searching those hashtags. It's all good to make up 2 or 3 hashtags that people know you for. But the best thing about, Instagram and Twitter is that when you use hashtags, people search for things like fitness and diet and exercise and healthy living, vegan, vegetarian. There's so many hashtags that you can use. And if you get stumped, use a hashtag generator. Put a hashtag generator on your phone. Look up some hashtags. If you're doing Instagram, you can copy and paste those hashtags, and it works great. I am not huge on Instagram, but they keep saying, come back to Instagram, come back to Instagram. So I did, and I got a new hashtag generator, and it's been cool. I just have to, I'm 49 years old, so you know what I'm saying? Like, I just have to get into it. I used to teach social media years ago, and I think I got burnt out. You know what I'm saying? YouTube is quite different. I don't look at YouTube as social media. I look at it more as a business. So I'm sure that people who model on Instagram and do influencer type things, they probably look at, Instagram as a career as well. But I'm just more apt to YouTube because I make money here. Like, this is my office. My studio, is my office. So I'm always working on YouTube. I'm always working on backgrounds and how to green screen, what's the proper lighting. But I didn't worry about any of that until I started making money. When I started making money, then, I was like, okay, I can afford to get an umbrella light and a ring light and, a better microphone and all that kind of stuff. So I was like, listen, it pays to be consistent. It pays to work. um, to work it, because at the end of the day, this is a business. And so whether it's your side hustle or whether it's your main hustle, you can make some real money doing this. And so, yeah, I know, Vern, like me and you, I kind of feel like me and Vern, we grew up on YouTube together. There are some other people, but I was saying earlier, I said, the funny thing is, everybody that started off with us, they literally, fell off, and like you don't see them. So when I see people like Vern, and I see Una, and I see Angela, when I see, Angie in real life, I get, my heart just like bubbles up, because we didn't quit, we didn't stop. You know what I'm saying? And there's a few other, you're welcome, there's a few other people, that I remember when I came to YouTube, and nobody knew me. You know what I'm saying? I'm nobody. And I had this big dream. I said, I'm going to become a household name, and everybody's going to know who I am. But I worked the business like it. You know what I'm saying? Vern is awesome. I worked the business like I was already a superstar, like I'm already a celebrity. You know what I'm saying? Shorty said, I tried to start today on my phone, by putting my food. I was cooking in my phone. I was running out of space. Now I know I need a new computer and a ring light. But do I get the one, with the YouTube? Me personally, I got my ring light from Walmart.com. It was about $40-ish. It's like 10.5 inches, and it can screw onto your tripod, but it also can sit on your table. And I got that because I do makeup. And I'm also frugal, as opposed to saying cheap. I'm very frugal. My umbrella light was less than $50. I got it from Amazon, and it sits on the floor. The tripod comes all the way up. And so, but you can also sit it on a tabletop. You can shrink it down, and it comes with its own tripod. The microphone, I have 2 or 3 microphones, but this one is a gamer microphone. I just picked it up today. If you're on a budget, or you're just starting out and you don't want to spend a whole lot of money, it depends on what you want to do. If you're doing food, I would go to, like Walmart, or I would go to like Target and get a tripod and get a digital camera. So this digital camera right here was like $100 from Target. And this is a Sony lens. It's a 5 optical zoom. So I didn't have to get a lens or anything for it. And it has a screen on the back. So what you would do is screw this onto your tripod, and you would bend it to where it faces what you're cooking. And it has a card in here. And so what you do is you take the card out where the battery is, and you slip that card into your computer. So that way you don't have to worry about, your phone, and you don't have to worry about editing. If you don't have any editing software, just start uploading the videos. Why? Cooking is an evergreen video. Now let's talk about that. Let's talk about evergreen. And me and Vern, we talked over an hour one day, like on YouTube, about evergreen videos. Evergreen videos are videos that I like to make, when I talk about relationships, or I talk about goals, I talk about dream boards, I talk about YouTube. This would be considered an evergreen video. Why? Because this is searchable. There are thousands of people who want to talk about how to make money on YouTube, and it's never going to go anywhere. 10 years from now, somebody could find this video and go, it's still relevant. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if you have the 411 on how to clean your house with under $10 worth of products, that's an evergreen video. If you're going to cook simple food like how to make macaroni and cheese on the stove, or how to make a pot roast in the oven, just put it in there and walk away. If you're going to teach somebody how to scramble eggs, guess what? That's an evergreen video. This is a video that people could search for years and years and years. And that is long-term money. It's not short-term. It's not like videos where, people are jumping off buildings, or, people are trying to make you laugh, or maybe whatever's popular right now won't be popular next month. That's not an evergreen video. Evergreen videos is like how to iron a shirt, or, how to walk the runway for models, or, if you have natural hair, how to take care of it, or how to straighten natural hair. You know what I'm saying? It's something that people are going to be looking for forever. And evergreen videos, they may start off a little slow, but in the long run, they make more money. So the money that I make every month, it could range anywhere from $700 to $1,500. If all 8,000 people that watch me were to actually watch me, it would be more than that. And I don't mind sharing my numbers because I want to be honest with you guys. So don't be afraid to ask any questions. And then we have some professionals in the chat room as well. So my highest last year was almost $2,000. And that was for 1 month. That was 30 days. Hi, iSmart. And what happened is I changed directions. I looked back at the videos that I made over the last year and a half when I first started YouTube. And this is like when I first started making YouTube videos. This is not like I've had a YouTube account forever, but I started making YouTube videos a couple years ago. So if you go all the way back to my first video, you could actually see, what I did. And so the videos, like I said, they weren't good quality to me because I was working on an Android and it's all I had. But I only put on my phone what I needed. So everything else, I didn't have any games on my phones. I didn't have any crap. I just put what I needed on my phone to create the videos because I knew I wanted to be a vlogger. And I was talking about current events in a way, but more gospel because I'm a church girl. So this is what happened. I did a couple of videos in beauty and they blew up. And I was like, what happened? This is something I want to tell you about right now. So if you have pen and paper, if you're taking notes, this is going to save your channel right here. Riding the wave. This is something that I did to help me get out of my slump. Before I hit 8,000 subscribers, Vern can tell you, I was stuck at 2,000 and something subscribers. And it looked like overnight, it just, jumped up. It wasn't overnight, but, over a period of a few weeks, I went from 2,030, to where I am now. And every day I get subscribers because of this simple task I call riding the wave. So make a list of videos or channels that are popular. You have food, you have beauty, you have DIY, you have, shopping on a budget, anything to do with money, just make a list. And then you look at your category, okay? For me, it's current events. How can I tie one of the top 5 video categories into what I do? Okay? So like I said, when I first came to YouTube, I was into beauty. How to do acrylic nails at home using the Kiss nail drill. It was around Christmas time. Everybody was getting these nail drills. They were only $20 at Walmart. I put all that information in my description box. And when I woke up the next morning, my YouTube channel was exploding. Why? Because I did something that was popular. I gave people important information. And I rode the wave on YouTube. So I did 2 or 3 videos that were popular in that category back to back. So the next time I rode the wave, it was because people were buzzing about certain ministers. So I did it again. I wrote a list. I did my research. You see what I'm saying? I wrote the list. What are people watching right now? What are people into right now? And I said, how can I tie this into my channel? So I looked up, Periscope and YouTube and, whatever was going on at the time. And I started researching stories. and I found a story about a black young preacher that was scamming people. And I got all the information, but instead of making one long video, when I wrote this wave, I made 3 to 5 videos about this same subject. And guess what happened? Overnight. See, Vern watched it because were they not hilarious? This guy was doing the Michael Jackson. He was, making it rain in church and all kinds of stupid stuff. And people like to watch that because, number one, some people got scammed by this guy. So they were like, yes. Number two, some people love this guy. So I got a lot of backlash for it, but they still watched my videos. And number three, the people who had never heard of this guy was like, thank you for dropping this information. It's informative to me because why? I don't want to get caught up with this guy. You see what I'm saying? This doesn't sound like much to like somebody who could care less about YouTube, but if you're still listening to me, you can use this in gaming, you can use this in beauty, you can use this in home goods, you can use this in DIY, you can use this when you're, crafting. I don't care what kind of videos you make, you can always ride the wave. For example, cooking and cleaning is very popular right now. Why? Because of family vlogs. What do families do? They eat. So you have to cook. Okay? You have to clean up after the kids. You have to clean up after the husband. So what's everybody doing right now? Trying to save money. So if you do a grocery haul and you tell everybody that you got over $500 worth of groceries for $100, I'm watching that video. I don't even like to cook, but I'll watch that video. Because you're riding the wave right now because everybody's trying to save money. Do you see what I'm saying? You can do this with anything. And this is how I did it. So the third time I tried to do this, the Tim Norman case was becoming so popular. I didn't know it. I'm going to be real. I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. I did not know that this many people watch Sweetie Pies. But I love that show. And when I saw that Tim Norman was fussing with his girlfriend on Instagram, I was like, I'm just going to make a little story about this because I like these people and I need something to talk about tomorrow. So I made the video and I scheduled it to upload the next day. And several hundred people watched the video. And they were like, thank you, because they've been out of pocket and we don't know what's going on. Well, a week later, Tim got accused of a major crime. So I said, oh, shoot, they're going to love to hear about this. So I dropped the video. When I woke up the next day, my phone literally had over 1,000 messages from people talking about this situation. And I was like, are you kidding me right now? And it went on for weeks and weeks and weeks. And every time there was an update or a break on this story, I kept riding the wave. You see what I'm saying? You can do that with anybody. If somebody is cleaning the house wrong, you can do reaction videos on it. If somebody, is doing something that you would do differently, you can make videos on that. Why? Because they're popular right now. So you can ride the wave. How many of you watch reaction videos? Not just about other people, but reactions about, hair or makeup or clothes, or reactions about how to build a house or whatever. Why are they doing this right now? Because they're riding the YouTube wave. And this is how you get in the algorithm. If you don't, you're going to miss the boat. If you are just so rigid and you just mean the only thing you're going to do a video on is cups, and you're just not going, you're not going to try anything else. Your video is just, every day you're talking about cups, but you're not washing the cups. You're not caring for the cups. You're not telling people how much the cups cost. You're missing the boat. The trick is to be informative. You've got to be informative. You've got to give people information. You've got to give people the whole 411, drop that T, and let them know the who, what, when, where, and why. And in journalism, this is what we learned: who, what, when, where, and why. That is so, yes, Vern. Have you not? Look it up. There are videos of people that make cups, they collect cups, they use cups. I thought it was crazy, but it's a thing. And apparently you need cups. But you know what I'm saying? It's just like, people who do fashion. And right now, it's winter still, so the maxi dresses and the long pants and, what Michelle Obama wore to the inauguration, it's all popular. People are buzzing about that fashion. So if you do fashion or if you do videos at home, show people what would wear. Get an outfit that kind of might look like that, and model it for your audience. Get in the closet and, see what you've got and shake things up a little bit, because people like that. And it's going to give you an opportunity to see if your video will rate better than the other videos you do. Because that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to figure out, your medium, like, my look, my voice, what is it about me that people are attracted to? Is it the way I deliver a message? Like, there are so many factors into it. Like, this is kind of the reason why people pick certain news channels. Some people watch CNN, some people watch their local news, some people watch news on the internet. It's because you relate to certain people, or you like to look at certain people or listen to certain people. So there's always a certain something about you that people are going to be attracted to. Either your laugh, or, that you're so fun, or that you're a little goofy like they are. And people are going to, go, that's my girl, or that's my guy. And, yeah. So, I mean, don't let people fool you. You don't need to spend thousands of dollars on some class, from some monkey telling you, spend $1,500 and, I'll make you blow up overnight. If you write these tips down and do what I'm telling you to do, you can do the same thing that I'm doing right now. You can ride the YouTube wave, get into the algorithm, make yourself searchable, be consistent. Make sure in every video you're giving your audience the who, what, when, where, and why of every video. Do not leave your description box blank. It needs to have the hashtags in there. Your title needs to have keywords. What are keywords? Keywords are words that are searchable. So if you're cleaning, what are you cleaning with? Think about just start writing stuff in a notebook, or use a voice recorder, and, get all the keywords that you can and put those elements in your title and in your description box and in your tag words, behind the scenes in the studio, so that you can become searchable. Yash, hi. Not to be mean, but maybe give the tips to yourself. Well, that's how I got to where I am, Yash, not to be mean. Shorty said, yeah, I tried making beer mugs and wine-colored glasses, but I didn't have enough space, but I plan on getting back to that this summer. Please be respectful of the host, or you may be timed out. Thank you. Or just kicked out. Yash, you don't know me. I've never seen you in here before. So when you tell me to give the tips to myself, I did. I'm telling my audience what I did to get where I'm at. And next year, when I have quadrupled my numbers, I wonder where you will be. How many subscribers do you have, Yash? Just saying. Anywho, bless the Lord that I do have over 8,000 subscribers, and I'm happy about that. Because I couldn't say this last year. I was struggling. I was on the struggle bus. I was on the short yellow bus, y'all. And, there was absolutely no money. Like, okay, here's another thing you need to know. You have to get your 1,000 subscribers. You have to get your 4,000 watch hours. And when you make that, you have to apply to become monetized. Once you get monetized, you will have an AdSense account, okay? Once you get your AdSense account set up, it's going to tell you that you have to have a $100 threshold in order to cash out. So for my first like 4 or 5 months, I never made it to $100 to cash out. So I waited for months before I actually, could cash out. And I think my first check was like $109, which was not a lot of money at all. But I was excited because I finally made some money on YouTube. I was like, shut up. So I was excited about it. And it doesn't take a lot for everybody. It takes just like a little bit, to get excited. And I'm like, well, this is real because they gave me some money. So I'm going to keep going and let's see, what I can do. And I just didn't give up. I got sick. I had kidney failure. I was in the hospital 2 or 3 times. I literally was making videos from my hospital bed. I told my mom to bring my computer up to the hospital. Literally was working in the hospital. No joke. So listen, if I can do it, anybody can. Yeah, Mo. I was not having it. I was like, I am working. This is going to work for me. I am going to do this. I'm not going to give up. Consistency is key. Shorty said, Yash, need to stop being messy because this is helpful for people like me, and I will share this page and thank you. Thank you so much, Shorty. I appreciate it. Let's see. If y'all have questions, drop them because, I'm old and, my mind will play brain freeze or whatever. Let's see. What else did I do? Oh, Lord, I hope you're okay now. I'm fine. Yeah, I don't pay any attention. Listen, people like Yaz are what you call trolls. Don't pay any attention to trolls. When they come in and they say what they want to say and then they dip out, don't pay any attention to those people. They do that so that, they can hurt your feelings or so they can stop you. You have trolls in the comment sections. Don't pay any attention to the comment section. If you see something and somebody said something or, people are trying to start fights in the comments, which I get all the time, ignore it. And if it bothers you, just delete it. Thank you, Mo. I appreciate it. I like doing these types of videos. I know I don't get a lot of views in the beginning or whatever, but like I said, this is an evergreen video. So, it's going to bless some people along the line. Can you speak on thumbnails? Absolutely, girl. I love making a good old thumbnail, as you can see. I use Canva for all of my thumbnails, and I have the free version. I don't really see a need to, get the paid version, but I think it's only like $12 a month if you do want to get the paid version. But I use Canva mostly all the time. I know, because I have some haters out there. We're going to talk about the haters one day too, girl. But anyway, hashtags for me, and this is what I learned. Now, let me just say this. I'm not going to lie, like, I just learned it overnight and it's so simple. No, I actually took a class from this girl named, what is it? Ming's Life, My Life, Ming. I don't know if you guys know her, the Bells Plus 2. She was given a class and it was a mentorship. And for 30 days, I paid a certain amount of money and she taught me about hashtags. She uses PicMonkey for hers and she pays a certain amount of money a month. I don't know how much it is a month, but she uses PicMonkey. Well, I don't use PicMonkey. I use Canva. So she was like, you can stay with Canva if you want to. I said, okay, fine. So what YouTube is looking for, this is what YouTube is actually, you know her? What YouTube is looking for, okay? They're looking for a focal point, whether it's you or if you saw a rat running around in your house, God forbid, you know what I'm saying? Something has to be the focal point. A cake that you made, something has to be the focal point. And then you want to have some words big enough in bold print and bright colors that will catch the attention of the audience. And number 3, the words that are on your thumbnail have to relate to your title. That way it is not considered clickbait. Okay? Now, your focal point doesn't have to be in the center. It could be on the side, you know what I'm saying? And then you could put your words somewhere else, but you need a focal point and you need words with colors that pop so it catches people's attention, and it's got to be related to your title so it's not considered clickbait. And a lot of people have clickbait. What is clickbait? Clickbait is when I say, you know, she almost died on the roller coaster. But then when you watch the video, there's no roller coaster. So I clicked because I thought I was going to see somebody almost lose their life on a roller coaster. But when I clicked on there, the roller coaster was just, an acronym for, a bad relationship or a bad joke or something stupid. So, you know what I'm saying? If you're not into clickbait, use the tips that I just gave you. And you can get close to clickbait without actually doing that. You know what I'm saying? In one video, I was like, what happened to me today was horrible. You know what I'm saying? And then when you actually hear my story time, you hear me talking about my day and what was so horrible. And, I try to make it relatable. I try to make it exciting. I try to keep, my spirit up, you know what I mean? So you can feel, what I'm saying. And then I always leave what is called a cliffhanger. So you can do this with any video as well. Hey, girl. How you doing? Hey, Jay's Way. How y'all doing? Listen, if you don't have a cliffhanger at the end of your video, you are doing your people a misservice. A cliffhanger can be done 10 seconds into your video, in the middle of your video, and at the end of your video. And what this does, ladies and gentlemen, is it keeps people coming back to your next video. I learned this in Podcasting 101. Now, let me tell you, if I'm sitting here doing a video and I say, you guys, today we're going to talk about YouTube, we're going to talk about all these tips, but I want to let you know that there's going to be a follow-up video and I'm going to talk about how much money I made last month. And I'm going to show you receipts and I'm going to give you 411. So if you want to know what's going on with the next video, keep watching. Now people are hooked. They're like, oh, okay, we get to see some figures. We get to see if she's really making the money she's saying. A little bit down the road in the video, you're going to be like, I'm just reminding you guys about the video I have coming up after this. I'm going to be showing receipts of all of my, money, you know what I'm saying? What, how much money that you can make too and blah, blah, blah. So keep watching. Okay. At the end of the video, remember I told you guys that I was going to give you the 411. I was going to give you the T on YouTube and how much money you can really make with these videos. Tomorrow, I'm dropping on Premiere at 9 a.m. Be there. You don't want to miss it because I'm showing all the tea. I'm showing all the YouTube receipts. I guarantee you tomorrow at 9 p.m., people are going to be there. And you're also going to put this on your Instagram, with a thumbnail that's already made. You're also going to put it on your Twitter, your Facebook, or whatever you've got to let your audience know that this video is going to drop and it's going to be hot. And you can do that with any topic. Just a little trick. I tell you, if you don't have a notebook, you got to get you a notebook and you got to write this down because, who knows? I might forget everything I said when I wake up. This video may not ever happen again, you guys. Marcika Van Burden says, I can't sleep almost five your time. So I was like, why not come back? Exactly. Come on back. I love pinning my own comments to my video. It's really good to do that, especially if you're saying, I love you guys. I love you for your support, or you're doing a giveaway or something like that. Pin your comments to your video and let people know up at the top that you're saying thank you, or you can ask them an important question, like what they want to see in the next video and stuff like that. It is psychology. It's psychology, Van. I'm telling you, when you give people something to look forward to, they will always come back. Are you at work, Jay's Way? I got no patience. So what you do, Miss Van, is you subscribe to the channel and you click the notification bell so you don't miss a video. That's what you do. So, because you don't want to make, you never know. I might actually show you guys what I made on YouTube this month tomorrow. I'm just saying. Well, let me tell you this. Today is the 21st. Tomorrow is the 22nd. Okay, so let me tell you how the YouTube cycle goes. Okay, if you do YouTube videos, you already know this, but the YouTube cycles stops on the 16th and it begins again on the 17th. So the 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st. So we're already 5 days in. And then when you hit next month on the 16th, it's going to calculate your earnings, and that's going to be your check, and you get paid between the 20th and the 25th. So I always get paid around the 21st, 22nd of every month. So that's how that works. I don't need notifications. I just look it up. Some people do that. Some people just say, I've got 10 people that I'm subscribed to, so I'm just going to look them up. Or like I have my favorites, so I do that too. A couple of my favorite people have stopped making videos for legal reasons because they're in court. Makeup people that shall remain nameless, but they'll be back. They'll come back. So yeah. Something else about YouTube, I did say that view for view was against YouTube policy. Sub for sub is against YouTube policy. So you can't really do that. Miss Van says, wait, there is another cycle besides the men. Yes, this has nothing to do with your lady cycle. It's all about YouTube, girl. It takes 48 to 72 hours every day for YouTube to catch your numbers up. So if you're looking to see what you did tonight, it's probably not going to show up. You need to wait a couple of days before you can see your actual numbers, unless you get, what is that thing that I told you guys about? It was social, let's see. Let me go over here and tell you. Social Blade. Social Blade. So if you go to Social Blade, you can actually get that. And it'll tell you right now, like right now, woo! All right, Social Blade. Social Blade says I'm at 8,821 subscribers. Woo, woo. Hey. That's a lot more than I had yesterday. I'm excited. Look at that. 8,821 subscribers. Well, I'm happy. Yes. Social Blade. It gives you right now, like right today, right at this moment, right at this second, numbers about your channel and about anybody else's channel you want to look up. So if you want to look up your competitors, if you want to look yourself up every day, it's Social Blade. And I learned that from TR. He always has, some of the best, things. I don't think it's an app. Like you can't get it on your phone, I don't think, but you can definitely get it on your computer. So, Social Blade is one and Video Amigo is another. And I love both of them. I think, both of the apps are really good. What am I streaming on right now? I am streaming on Streamlabs OBS. I am finding that the OBS setup is a lot better for me for my playbacks. I was using StreamYards, and I finally decided tonight I'm just going to stop it. The only reason I like StreamYards is because I can put what my audience says at the bottom of my screen, but I'm going to figure out how to do that in OBS for you guys. So you can get it on your phone now. That's Social Blade. Okay. So Vern says you can get it on your phone. So you can get that on your phone and keep up with your money and keep up with how many subscribers you have. If you want to see who is on your stream, even though they haven't said anything. Bottissimo. Bottissimo. Go to Bottissimo, Google it, download it, and on your computer, you can see everybody that's in your chat room, even if they haven't said a word. It gives you real time the whole time you're streaming, okay? So that's another trick that you can use if you're a YouTuber and you like to live stream, you like to talk to your audience live like we do. Bottissimo is the way to go. Vern says you can get the words in Streamlab OBS. You need to go to the back office. I mean, I can see you guys right here. I just don't know how to put it up on the screen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would like to feature what you guys say every time you say something. I want to feature it on my screen. But you guys' chat is over to the left side of my screen. So I can literally see what you're saying without having to go back and forth or without having to look at my phone. And this one actually does a whole lot better than StreamYard's. Yes, the closet viewers, Ree. Hey, Ree, I didn't even know you were in here. But yes, you can see your closet viewers with Bottissimo. Okay? Bottissimo. Look it up, download it, and you can see everybody. And then if you want to do a giveaway and you want to calculate, people can actually earn points when you use Bottissimo. So I used to use Streamlabs all the time, and now I love StreamYards because I do a lot of panels. I mean, I like StreamYards, but you can do the same thing with OBS if you have like Big Brother. If you have what is the name of that thing? It's like Skype. Whatever it is, you could do the same thing. So I can have people come into my panel, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you can have the whole thing or whatever. Just all you have to do is drop the link. So it's kind of like the same thing. And it's all right. You know, I'm not like, I learned about that when I was on Periscope. And I mean, like, it's okay, but I'm not going to pay for StreamYards just because my playback is glitchy. And it doesn't matter which source I use for my Wi-Fi, it always plays back glitchy, and it drives me insane, and it drives my audience insane, and I don't want to lose my audience. I want to keep them growing, and I know that aggravates people because, you know, and some people have said that aggravates me when I see you and I play you back and, you know, you're kind of glitchy. Like, is it your Wi-Fi? And I'm like, it's not. It's not my Wi-Fi. I'm so sorry. I'm using StreamYards. So, I'm just over it. I may use StreamYards, maybe. But we got a newsletter saying that StreamYards connected to another company. So they may be, working on that so everybody can have, a good experience. Okay. Let's talk more about YouTube money. I got to tell my girls I'm live. I'm so sorry. Let's talk more about YouTube money. My daughter. Hey, ladies, I'm sorry. I'm live on YouTube. I'm just telling them so I can cut that dinging off. Okay. YouTube money. You get money for live streams, but you have to remember to turn on your Jesus, what? You have to remember to turn on your studio. Back there in your YouTube studio, make sure that you go and you turn that on so that you can get your money from your live stream. So you go into YouTube Studio, and I'm doing it right now. I'm walking myself through the steps so I make sure I tell you guys. And you want to scroll all the way down to the video that you are streaming right now. So you scroll down to content, and then you go over to live, and then you scroll over to monetize, and you click on, and you're getting monetized for the live stream that you're doing right now. So is that the spring noise? Yes, that's the spring noise. Ding. So we're going to turn that off. They can continue talking, but me, yeah. I'm going to say keep talking or come watch. Thank you. Now, you've got money from streaming. You've got money from videos. How do you make money from videos? They're ads, okay? And every time your ads play and somebody watches your ads all the way through, they make money. You make money. So they have ads that are skippable, and then there are ads that are not skippable. I preset all of them. So some of the ads you'll be able to skip, and some of the ads you won't. The longer your video, the more ads, okay? The shorter your video, the less ads. So you've got that money, then you've got super chat money. If you are live streaming, people can super chat you money. And it can go, I think, from 99 cents all the way up to whatever they want to pay. And so super chat money is really good if you're having a giveaway or you're doing a live stream, like where you're just, celebrating something, or you're having a party, or you just hit your 1,000 subscribers or something like that. Super chat money is really cool. You could be doing a drive, and you need help, with something, or some people just actually may, want to be nice to you and give you a super chat. So super chat money is super cool. That's another stream from YouTube that you can make. There are also super stickers, and those stickers are just like super chats, but it just puts a little sticker, in your chat, and it's super cute. But a lot of people use super chats because they want to highlight what they have to say. So if they want to if you have like a whole lot of people in your chat, and you want your comment to stick out from everybody else's, and you want your time to be at the top, all you do is give a bigger super chat, and then everybody can see what you have to say. It's going to catch everybody's attention, and then plus you get more money. You, the YouTuber, will get that money, or get a percentage of that money when you get paid. Okay, another way is applause. So this is something new. A lot of people don't have the applause button, but when it rolls out, you'll get an email saying that you can activate your applause button. That is like a super chat for a video. So now not only can you super chat somebody in your live stream, but you can applause them the same as a super chat for their video. Okay, so that's another stream of income. So you've got your regular ads on your videos, your regular ads on your live streams. You have super chats, and you have applauses. And you also have not paid subscriptions. I don't know why I want to say subscriptions. Oh, but you do. Memberships. That's something else. I was going to skip all over that. Vern's going to murder me. If you want to join the family and become a VIP member, you can do that. And you get to set your prices. You can set it all the way down to either 99 cents or $1.99. I want to say it's $1.99. So you can't go any lower than that. I got it. Look, Vern is going to be like, this information. Memberships are really, really cool because you get to give people some extra stuff behind the scenes that your regular subscribers don't get. So I like the memberships because I want to do extra stuff. I understand that you can give people extra videos. You can do extra photos. You can do in your community tab, you can do stuff just for the memberships. For your VIP, and I just think that's awesome because it keeps me from having to use what do you call that thing? Patreon. A lot of people still use Patreon, but Patreon is a lot of extra work. So Miss Van says 99 cents. Okay, I knew it was one of them. I've never seen anybody with the 99 cents. I guess no, there's not a lot of people who do 99 cents, but I do have a girlfriend that she's like a gamer, and I want to say hers is as low as 99 cents, but some of the gamers memberships are like really expensive. The highest one I've ever seen was $24.99. So it just all depends on what you want to like set your stuff. Vern says, how is your membership going? Do you have several members? I have a handful of members, but I'm trying to get more because I want to do a live, just, a membership live, like, but I'm like, I know it takes time. You need more subscribers that are really into your content, that are really, you know what I'm saying? Like into that. So I'm gonna tell you what I did, and this is not cheating. Anybody can do this. If you've got something that you stream or like that you do YouTube for, like me, I do current events. I put an app or a couple of apps on my extra phone, my other phone. Like this is my work phone. So what I did was I put breaking news, I put Alabama news, and stuff like that on here so that I don't miss any of, the news stuff that's going out. I also have stuff like Tubi TV if I want to do movie reviews. I have Disney if I want to tell the parents about what's hot on Disney right now. So I have a lot of stuff on this phone that helps me create content for my YouTube channel. And so this is a strategy that I'm using so that I can level up and get more subscribers, so the new subscribers have an opportunity to go ahead and join. But I've only had it for like a few weeks. So Vern said, I have an awful lot that are super loyal. I love them. I have 2 IG groups for them. I thought about that last night. What's your Instagram? I need to add you right now on my Instagram. Like, I'm going to add you. Hi, Trisha. Trisha said she was signed in. Okay. Wrong key. Is it Vern's Junk Closet? Since I was goaded into coming back to, Instagram. Well, as soon as I get a card, then I can send a super chat money. Ah, so sweet. Thank you, Shawty. Vern's Junk Closet. I don't see you. I don't see you. Why don't I see you? Okay, I'm upset. I'm 20 Yvette Speaks. If anybody wants to follow me on Instagram, I don't know. Can you guys see that? Probably not. There I am. That's me. 20 Yvette Speaks. So I just came back to Instagram yesterday. Don't judge me. Do not judge me. I can't find you, Vern. Vern's Junk Closet. Aww. You're welcome, Shorty. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys being here. She said Vern's is hard to find. I know. I'm so upset right now. Vern's Junk Closet. Nothing. Well, you're going to have to look for me because I don't see you. It says no account found. So find me, Vern, because I want to pick your brain about the groups. I want to add my members to, some stuff that other people, the regular subscribers, don't get. I just got you 20 Vet Speaks. Okay. You just got me? Woo, woo. Okay. Mo Fit Life started following me. Oh, you're the Empress. No wonder I couldn't find you. Okay, I just requested. Yes, girl. Shorty, you need an Instagram. You need a profile picture. Shorty, be real. I need to find you. Yes. My sisters. Ooh. Because I wanted to do an Instagram for all of my admins, and I wanted to do an Instagram for um my members. Yes. My coach told me absolutely you need an Instagram. If you have a YouTube, you are shooting yourself in the foot if you don't have an Instagram. So I said, okay, I'll go back to Instagram. And you know what? She might have been right. Because right now Instagram is so hot, and you what is it? Facebook is picking back up. So I made my Facebook page, and I have over 100 followers on my Facebook page already. So, some of these people know some stuff I don't know. It pays to have a really young coach. My coach is in her 20s. So everything that's popping right now, everything that's hot right now, the younger generation, they know about it. And, if you give them some lunch money, they will spill the beans. Think about hiring a coach. And like I said, I don't mind teaching anybody anything. If you inbox me and ask me some questions, I do not mind at all. Like, you don't have to join my mentoring program if you don't want to, and you just have a question to ask me, is totally fine. But, it is what it is. I just, I'm like that because nobody helped me when I was, starting out. Like, nobody. When I say nobody, it's nobody. That's why I felt like, it was important for me to get a mentor, even if I had to pay for it, because, I needed help. Like, I didn't know what to do. And then I looked up and I found Miss Diaz, and I found Una Loca, and I found Vern's Junk Closet, and I found Angela Ortiz, and I found Angie in Real Life. And, all these ladies, just like really, really helped me. Um, Oh my God, there's like a Cup TR. Even though he's a networking channel, he will inbox you, he will email you, he'll give you tips. He's really thorough with, YouTube. So I definitely have to give all of you guys a shout out because, it was huge help. It was huge help. Sometimes you find some really good people on YouTube. Sometimes you don't. It just all depends. But if you want YouTube money, don't worry about that part because your audience will come. Your tribe will find your vibe. That is something I have learned. The best thing for you to do is cut your phone on, cut your computer on, cut your camera on, and just start filming. It doesn't matter if you have an intro. It doesn't matter if you have an outro. It doesn't matter if you have a microphone or whatever. All of that stuff will come. The most important thing is to get a notebook or get your laptop and start jotting down your ideas and, setting your goals and literally getting the content up. Because if you don't start, when are you going to start? You know, don't wait until, 2 years from now when you think you have all the equipment. Your drive might not even be there anymore, and then you'll end up having a yard sale to sell all the stuff you bought. While you have the drive to do it, just go ahead and try it. You know what I'm saying? I started off as a hobby. I'm not going to lie. I was going through a divorce a few years ago, and I needed something, and I started on Periscope, and then somebody said, you will be great on YouTube. And now I'm actually making a literal paycheck on YouTube. So if I can do it, anybody can. Like, for real. I am not a pro. You know what I'm saying? I just know a few tips and tricks. Vern said, so true. There are some nice people. Miss Van said, you got to work. You do. You have to put in the work. I've been trying to get people to help me or at least acknowledge I was in the room. Well, I'm here. And my people are totally loyal. My people are very encouraging. And, you know, get an Instagram and follow me so I can follow you back. I love making new friends. I don't mind. Yeah, that's how I do it. I just go. That's right. You just cut the camera on and say, "Hey, YouTube world, it's me." You know, I don't know what I'm going to do today, so I'm just going to talk. I mean, I found so many YouTube channels of people just doing story times. People do mukbangs. People talk about the Bible. People, just sit and just, some people do car rants, which I love for some reason. I love to sit and listen to people rant in their car. I don't know why, but so look what I found. You guys, I found a channel that's all about Karens. Y'all know what a Karen is, right? It's a crazy lady, that just wigs out, for whatever reason. I'm obsessed. Miss Van Bunderen says, I do that every day. Did I say your last name right? Bunderen. Miss Van Bunderen says, I do that every day. Me too. I thank God I have a check every month since monetized. I will be monetized 1 year on February 2nd. Woohoo. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Girl, I am obsessed with Karen videos. I am obsessed with pimple popping videos. So if you have pimples and you're doing skincare or whatever, let me know because, girl. Yes. Mar. That's your new nickname. Mar. You have got to find me on Instagram. We have to remain buddies. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, there are so many different things on YouTube that I find so interesting. And these people are making a killing. Are you getting close to monetization? Yes. Yeah, we got to hook. Let me see. Who are you on here? Mariska. I'm going to look your channel up right now. Are you? You have Instagram? All right, I'm going to see if I can find you on Instagram. What's your Instagram name? Is it the same thing? Mariska. My laptop is crap. Mine was too. It is an Asus. Mine was an HP, and it doesn't have a mic, but I will be getting my new one soon. Woohoo! Yes, honey. Get that together. Yes, I found you. Mariska! I have found you. Mariska! You're my friend now. Miss Mariska Van, I am going to your YouTube channel. Try Finger Hut. I stay away from Finger Hut. Look, Mariska has 2.26 thousand subscribers. Yes. I am not mad at you. You go, girl. I like it. You go, girl. Fun and games, Q&A, inauguration day, sending love to friends. And you're in the triple digits. 102 views, 107 views, 205 views. Yes. And your views went up. Your views went up. They're going up. That is awesome. That is what I'm talking about. Hey, sis. Everybody say hi to my sister, Doreen. Yes, my sister just finally made it in the house. Woo, woo. My ride or die. Yes, I love my sister. Don't judge me. How much do you need to be monetized? That's what I want to know because you are over your 1,000. So you're just needing, what are you needing? You're needing watch time. Like, what's going on with that? While I'm getting, hey, chop it up. Woo, woo. Yes. My mods and my members are in the house, y'all. Now, look, I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but if you're not a member yet, you should definitely become a member. I just thought I'd throw that in there for my live stream and my replay viewers. If you're still here with me. Oh, you need 850. Okay, let me tell you guys something. And I know I told Vern this a long time ago. The YouTube let me look it up. I don't know if I can drop this link, but YouTube, the YouTube Academy, YouTube Creator Academy is so good. Like, I'm not even kidding. If you guys have not gotten in there, you need that. Mariska, try it. I promise you. YouTube Creator Academy will help you. It helped me so much. I'm not even kidding. I'm going to drop this link for anybody. If you want to go to my website, I'm going to drop that link. So if you want to go to my website and get in touch with me, if you want my email, if I could spell my own name, that would be great. Contact 20yvette@gmail.com. And that is my email address, my personal email address. This information is also in my About section. So if you guys, but Creator Academy helped me so much. I'm not even kidding. Like, it really changed my life. Knowing how to do certain things, getting discovered. It has a section about getting discovered, which really helped me so much. But there are some things that it's not really in Creator Academy that, you have to find out for yourself. You found me? Woo, woo. Yes. Chop it up. Y'all better get with me on my Instagram. I'm going to make a group for all of my VIP members. So I want you guys to definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, get with me. I am 20yvette Speaks on Instagram. I'm just saying. You already DM me? Girl, I heard your little ding. I heard it. I got you. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love connecting with people. So yeah, keep the questions going. Whatever y'all need to know, if I have the answer, I will definitely answer. This is like true Q&A. I will answer any and all questions concerning YouTube. If you guys want to know it, I'm here. I'm down. I'm down to answer any questions. I've not been a YouTuber forever, but I did get my numbers up in a short amount of time by using a method I call riding the YouTube wave. And if you missed that, all you have to do is watch the replay. And I give you all of that information close to the beginning of the YouTube video, because I started before. I think I had one person in here when I started. Like, when I get on YouTube, I don't like to wait for the audience. I feel like it's a little rude to the people who are already waiting. So I just go ahead and jump right into it. Especially for the replay viewers, attention. I feel like those first few seconds are major. And if you don't, grab your audience's attention, they'll click somewhere else. So I usually just jump right into it. Scheduling is something that I really haven't been, considerate of, because I didn't have a lot of subscribers and all that kind of stuff. So now that I actually have a lot of subscribers and I'm getting members, I feel like now is a good time for me to start creating a schedule. And even though some people will tell you that, I don't care about a schedule, there are a lot of subscribers that do. And there are a lot of subscribers that will subscribe to you just because you have a schedule. So don't count that out. Be considerate. If you have an uploading schedule, here's a tip that, I have learned over the last year. I can't say over the years because I hadn't been here for years, but over the last months. What you do is you create your content on your down days when you don't have to go to your other job, and you're just going to work on YouTube, and you're going to, edit, you're going to film, and you're going to edit, and maybe you have 2 or 3 days to get it done. Get as many videos as you can done, and then schedule them in your YouTube studio. That way they pop out at your scheduled time. So if you say new videos are coming up Tuesday and Thursday at 11 a.m., then schedule your videos to pop up. And then you could be at the grocery store, or you could be hanging out with the kids, or you could be at your other job. And that way you don't miss your schedule. So you just pre-film it and then edit it, dumb it down, and then go ahead and upload it into your YouTube studio so that you can schedule it and it can pop out whenever. Just like you would do a premiere, just like you would do, anything else in there, you schedule it for that time. When you get your memberships, you'll also create your memberships and edit your memberships in your YouTube studio as well. And I'll probably talk about that on a completely different video when I'm able to show you guys my back office and show you how I do stuff. Because I want people to see, like, what I really make, and you know what I'm saying? That'll probably be a members only video, just because I don't want people, I don't want, stragglers in my business. Y'all don't get to see my bank account, but my members, yeah. And I don't have an intro or an outro for my members. I just cut the camera on and just start talking because they could care less. My members are just like, just get to the point, okay? So I'm going to get to the point and show you guys, what I've been up to the last couple of days and, all that stuff. Because like I said, it's the 21st. So we have been working towards the future month since the 17th, because the end of the pay cycle ends on the 16th. So if you are a YouTuber and you were wondering how the pay structure is, how the pay scale is, you get it up to the 16th, and then it rolls over and you start all over from the 17th to the 16th, and then you get paid from anywhere from the 20th to the 25th. So it just all depends where you fall in that line, or when you started. Not when you started, but when you were monetized. But a lot of people get paid before the 25th. It just all depends on where you fall in line. So yeah, do you guys have any more questions for me? I understand my sister Trisha is watching. She's watching in the bushes. Hey Trisha. She sent me a text. She's all like, I'm watching. And so, hey Trisha. Let me see. What else can I talk about? Let me go back to Creator Academy and see if there's anything that I missed. We talked about getting discovered. A quick start to YouTube. We talked about the business of YouTube. Is your channel ready to earn money? We did talk about some of that. We talked about business, policies and guidelines. We talked about that. Some, be mindful that some people will tell you stuff that's not true when you start streaming or whatever. But listen, would you say, tell her you said hi? Okay. You know what? You and Trisha are not going to worry me. She was in the chat on Facebook. Vern says she wants to talk about lighting and sound. Okay. So lighting and sound. For sound, I'm using my gaming microphone tonight. This is a Bugha microphone. It is Bugha. It's a Bugha gaming microphone. I have it. I just got it today, and I do like the setup. I love the microphone because it looks different from everybody else's, but I do have a couple of other microphones. The one that I was using last week, I got it from Amazon, and it just says condenser mic. It's a condenser microphone, but you can get all types of condenser microphones or whatever for cheap on Amazon. Like this one came from Amazon and it was like less than $50 or whatever, and it says made in China. But it's a professional condenser microphone and it worked really good. It just, and I'll be honest with you, that condenser microphone cost less than this gaming microphone. And you can get a gaming microphone from anywhere like Office Depot and, Target and places like that. And they sound really good. If you guys like my microphone, you like the way it sounds, let me know. Holla. For lighting, I do have a ring light, and I told you guys before that I got my ring light from Walmart.com. It was less than everything I get is around less than $50. My umbrella light was around $48 and some change. I got it from Amazon.com. It comes with the bulb, with the umbrella, and with the tripod. With my ring light, you have to have your own tripod, but it does have the tabletop legs. And my ring light has this clip right here. I can put my phone in here, if you guys can see that. So my ring light sits on the table, but if I want to put it on my tripod, I can. And that's my side light, and my umbrella light is right in front of me. So I have adequate lighting with no shadow. Me getting closer to monetization, I can't sleep anymore. I feel like I have to keep going. I can't stop. Well, get some rest, because the burnout is real. You'll get burned out and you'll feel like you want a vacation, and then you'll feel like you don't want to do this anymore. So definitely don't burn yourself out. Take a break, go watch a television show, take a walk in the park, do something to take your mind off of it. And then, come back to it. I like to schedule my time. So I usually start working on YouTube around 4 o'clock. That's makeup and everything. Makeup, hair, everything. I don't, because I have other things to do. Like I have to take care of my uncle. My daughter's pregnant. I have a 5-year-old granddaughter that, she runs amok sometimes. And you just have other things that you have to do. So you're working from home. Schedule your work and don't get burned out, because, but if you don't set aside some time for your business, then your business might suffer. So it's really important for you to schedule your time. But I like it. So it's okay. Don't listen. These are for the people this info is for people like me. People like me, I'll get burned out on something and I'll be like, I'm sick of it. Listen, if that's you, schedule your work. But if you're like Mariska, who loves YouTube and she's obsessed with it, keep going, but still take a break. Take a break sometimes and let your mind, relax and think about something else. Because I'm telling you, if you obsess with it, it will drive you bananas. Because it did me. I was just like, all the time trying to rack my brain. And I'm like, I need to cut this out, because that's all I think about. I could be driving and think about, my numbers and think about how come I'm not, levitating. How come, you know what I'm saying? Like the ladder of success is right here. How come I can't climb it? Like, no, we're not doing that anymore. We're going to think like a normal human being. And woosah. So make sure that you're not obsessing over this too much, because you could get burned out. And I think that's what happened to a lot of people that started YouTube with us, is that they just got burned out. It just wasn't like working smart in this realm is easier than working hard. And the reason I say that is because if you know what to do, like the tips that I told you guys that worked for me personally. This video was about what worked for me personally, because everybody kept saying, how did you do that? And I got accused of buying subscribers and all this kind of bull crap. And I was like, I'm just going to tell you, one human from another, this is what worked for me. And I created a funnel called Riding the Wave, which worked for me, and it's still working for me. And, I love it, and I love making evergreen videos. And so that works for my channel. I love current events, current affairs, outside of politics and sports, because I don't really care to talk about politics, and sports doesn't really tickle my fancy. Like, I'm not a sports person or whatever. But if I was, I understand that, you know what I'm saying, it would probably blow up because women in sports is like a thing. But I just could care less about sports. Um, but it's like, for me, getting in that groove of what I love and sticking to it. And once I found what works for me, it's like I love it. Like, I love, coming over here, sitting down, whether I do it podcast style or whether I'm on camera. Like, I love to create YouTube content, but I'm also creating content for my website and creating content for my social media. I don't consider myself an influencer, but creating content for different platforms is something that I just love to do. I don't have any inventory. You know what I'm saying? This is all digital. Everything is a digital product. Whether I create something that you can download on my website, or if it's just a video, or if I'm podcasting, it's all digital products. And I don't have to, have any inventory, and I don't have to, keep, how many of this I have and how many of that I have. And you literally can create wealth, literally, in your sleep, because people all over the world are going to watch your videos. If you've set your videos up, if you've upgraded your YouTube channel, people all over the world could be watching your videos while you sleep. I'm telling you, it happened to me with the Tim Norman case. It happened to me with the do your own nails at home videos. It happened for me when I exposed, the ministers a couple years back. I'm telling you, it absolutely works. And again, if I can do it, because if I can make money on YouTube, anybody can. Because I had no experience at all. And, here I am paying bills. The American dream. All right, yeah, burned out is not a good idea. Nope, I'm not going to get sick of it. Yeah, let's think like a normal human being. I've always been about all or nothing. So you have to be monetized to make money. No, you don't necessarily have to be monetized to make money. Okay? This is why I say that. Now, listen closely, because I'm only going to say this once. At one point in time, I made traveler's notebooks. My notebooks ranged anywhere from $19.99 to, I think my highest one was around $80. Traveler's notebooks are these little cute books that you can write in. Notebooks like this. And I made the notebooks for people, to write different things in, their notes, take them to church and, you know what I'm saying? Just anything. And I started on Periscope. I didn't start on YouTube, okay? I had a YouTube channel before I went to Periscope. My husband did not like me doing social media, so I shut everything down. And so I found Periscope by watching ministry, and I used to listen to these different ministers, whatever. And then I found out that people were doing crafting and this, that, and the third. And I learned about traveler's notebooks. And so I started making traveler's notebooks on Periscope, and people started asking me if they could buy the traveler's notebooks that I was making. No lie. And I was like, sure, you sure you want this? And they were like, yes. And it turned into a legitimate business. I got an EIN number. I was working as an independent contractor. And for my first few years of being online, I actually made traveler's notebooks. And I was earning bank. I was selling traveler's notebooks literally every day. And then I started making these little kits that people could subscribe and get them monthly. And I started putting traveler's notebooks on my website, and people were buying my traveler's notebooks, and they were buying my pens, they were buying my paper clips, and it just spiraled out of control. And then I decided, something's wrong with me, which there was like nothing really wrong physically at that time. I was going through anxiety, and I thought I was having heart problems or something. I had never had an anxiety attack. So I had to literally slow down, and I started just talking on Periscope just to, because I would be like sweating and my heart would be beating. You know what I'm saying? It was just a really crazy feeling. I had never felt that before. But when you go through a divorce or you go through something crazy, you get like that. Some people go through depression. I was just going through anxiety, and I didn't understand what it was. Thank you. Thank you, Mariska. I appreciate it. Um, from that point on, I did end up getting sick. My blood pressure rose to, like, my top number was over 200. And so my business started to slack down a little bit because I did start having health problems. And what it was is everything that was bad that was going on was manifesting in my body. And I was getting sicker and sicker. And to the point where I ended up in the hospital. And when I got out of the hospital, that's when I was determined. I put both feet, planted them on the ground, and I said, I will not have dialysis. I will have the career that I want. And I started doing affirmations, and my sister circle, they got behind me. They started doing affirmations with me, and I just didn't give up. I just didn't give up. Like, I couldn't. My ex-husband told me that I was going to be a broke ass girl and I wasn't going to make any money, and he didn't want me because I was broke and blah, da, 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 da. And, he left me because I was sick and all this kind of stuff. And guess where I'm at now? I'm sitting in my own house, making my own money, doing my own thing with a YouTube channel that actually makes money, a website that actually generates money, and a podcast that actually generates money. My podcast is on Anchor, and of course my YouTube channel is here on YouTube, and my website is on Wix. So I have 3 different streams of income that actually can generate more than one stream of income, itself. So you can have products on YouTube or anywhere on the internet and literally make money. You can have customers. You can sell a course. If you have something to teach, you can sell a course on YouTube. All you need is a website. You can sell a product. If you have, cozies for cups, or if you have, you make cell phone covers, whatever it is, you can have this, dream, turn it into a reality. So no, do you need to be monetized to make money on YouTube? Absolutely not. If you have a product or if you have a service, turn your YouTube channel into your own personal QVC. If you make, body scrub, body butter, makeup, lip gloss, whatever it is, you can make money and not be monetized yet. And then so when you actually are monetized, that's just another stream of income. Oh, thank you guys. Y'all are so sweet. Oh, I love y'all. So anywho, well, do y'all have any more questions? Because if not, I'm going to get out of here and go watch Chrisley Knows Best and get ready to give y'all some more content tomorrow. I think I'm going to upload some videos tomorrow. There's been a couple of news stories that I've come across that I kind of want to talk about, but I need to lay them out, first. And that's another video that I want to share with you guys, is how I lay out my, my story for my videos. And I haven't forgotten, I'm going to do my dream board, but I'm going to do my dream board for my members only. So if you guys want to join, thank you. Love, light, and good vibes, y'all. If you guys want to become a member, you're always welcome to join. I'm going to do my dream board. I know. Listen. Doreen has been wondering, when's she going to do this dream board party? Because I do a dream board party every year at the first of the year. I have not forgotten. We're going to get your materials ready. I'm going to do my dream board in a traveler's notebook so I can, write in it every day. But if you want like a dream board that you hang on the wall or whatever, get your dream board, get your magazines to cut some stuff out. We are going to have a dream board party. It's probably going to be on Zoom, which is what I couldn't think of earlier. But it's probably going to be on Zoom, and I'm going to drop the information to everybody who's a member on my website, and for everybody who's a member, a paid member, a VIP on my YouTube channel. So, all right, guys, I'm out of here. I love you guys so much. Thank you for joining my class tonight. I really had so much fun sharing with you guys how I make money on YouTube. We'll be doing this again this year. This won't be the first or the last time. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to hook up with me, Twani Yvette Speaks, on Instagram. Don't forget to live on purpose. Make sure that you guys are staying safe. Get your hand sanitizer, get your masks, get your gloves, all that stuff, and please stay safe. And I will be talking to you guys on another video.